Now, everyone, how is everyone? Yes, I'm using my phone today. I didn't think, I've pulled myself round to do a video. I didn't, can you tell? Man flu. Man, lost my voice. Bloody hell, it was brutal. But I've pulled myself out to have a little look up the garden just to kind of see what's going on up there. So again, like I say, I'm just using my phone. I'm actually trying out a couple of new little things. Using my phone to see what's going on. I haven't been up since, I don't know, probably a week, to be honest. So I'm itching to find out what things, if the frost is, because we've had some frost, bloody hell, man. Frost, snow. The daughter went probably, damn, I shouldn't be here. About 50 mile west, and it's about 8 inches of snow. It's just been horrific. But we've had more so of the frosts on the garden, and it's, I mean, for a gardener, a frost is its kind of best friend, really. You know what I mean? There's a number of great benefits from it. We eventually had, I'm jumping the gun here, eventually had some celeriac, and hey, honestly, there's quite a few there bulbing up. I mean, I'll just have to move this out of the way, but still doing all right. I'm pulling the odd leaf. They're coming off a lot easier, to be honest, the bottom ones. But we had a lovely one there. Let's turn you around. We had a cut into thick slices and had like a celeriac steak, and it's such an unusual veg. Do you know what I mean? Last time I was up, that's right, these took a battering with the frost, but they've seemed to pick themselves up. That chard is you can see it's, a little bit precarious, but one of the good things with the frost is it's just sweetens up kale. Do you know what I mean? It kind of makes, look at the bloody weeds, sweetens up kale. So, and like the turnips and parsnips and everything like that. So yes, I don't know where to look with the camera. Do I look there? Use there. So again, we had -4, but if you press your app, it feels like, and it was -7 degrees. Fire on, like the wood burning fire. Thank God I've got some wood, because I'm going through that like something not right. Let's get in here for a bit. Heating, and then bed socks at night time. It's a totally different smell in here there now. It's like a little wood yard. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, because you come in, the polytunnel greenhouses as well will have different smells over the season. And that tomato smell's a right one. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of one that you really dear me, notice. But it just smells like a timber yard at the moment. I told you what I was going to do. I'm not going to actually take off the nails. I'm just going to burn them. Well, not burn, I'm just going to cut them like that. That's a good example. And stick that in the fire like that. Because if I cut it off with my little thing, then I'm not sure where they're embedded. I think I've mentioned this all before, but it might damage me chainsaw. What I want to do today as well, because I'm only just, like I say, wandering up. There's nothing kind of spectacular happening. Not in my condition. Do you know what I mean? But I did, when I was here last time, I was pointing out my sunflower seeds, and like for the birds and that, and I'm hoping to get, they get some over this winter. But what I want to do is just actually open this up. I was thinking, I've got two Savoy cabbages that have kind of, but I think I'm just going to give them as volunteers for the birds, to be honest, just to let them just have something over this winter. If it's, I mean, funny enough, I'll just put that there. We had, honestly, like I say, and I think it's been brutal all over the country, but then today it's, I think 7 degrees tonight, which is like from 1 degree minus 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden it's back up. It's like a bloody yo-yo. I still need to get me compost. Sorry, my manure done. You know, I did have put some on some beds. That's another good thing about a frost is, and this bed especially, I dug it over, the frost's getting in and it'll break it down, you know, like nature's way of breaking down. You don't have to sweep the garden. It'll just break it down, you know, so, and it gets in there and kind of gives everything a good kind of obliterate, like a healthy obliterate, all the pathogens, all this kind of nonsense. Slugs and snails, if it's a deep frost, it'll get in there, kill them. So it is kind of gardener's perfect weapon for like restarting your garden. Do you know what I mean? Like for the next season. So they've been lovely. Sorry, I'm jumping again. Great crop. That one's just running to seed there. But, and I know it's a kind of brutal way of doing, like just cut that head off there. That's a great bit of quality kale there. Cavarel Nero, if you haven't grown that. Look at me onions, let's have a look. I haven't got any compost to kind of re-pot them on. Do you know what I mean? But they're going to come, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Just having a little look. Yeah, I'd like to have seen a few more, if I'm honest, but I'm hoping someone's after us. No, that's all right, not for me. I'm hoping, you know, when I did me blowtorch, everything up. It's quite strange not having much in the way of like produce on the go, but we're still having like fresh, you know, fresh greens, we've still got actually some chard in the fridge that I need to kind of use up. That's me thing. Actually, my son's been great at it. I bring it down, put it on the bench, it gets cooked. That's where if Reed's not there, you know what I mean, he's out and about, if I bring it down, it's up to me to kind of cook it, you know what I mean, and then I'll just like, all right, forget, don't bother. Should we have a takeaway? Actually, we hardly have a takeaway. I never had one for months and months and months. I'm just having a little look. This door is ajar. I think it's just the wind, probably. Oh, everything's all right in here, eh? Not like bloody JB's nice brand new hut, but it's just on to get a little bit, you know, messed up again, but that's all right. So basically, what have I got to do? Well, I've got to sort out that big bed again. The more I'm leaving it, the more I'm kind of thinking, oh, I can't be bothered, to be honest. Got to dig up them leaks, sort that leak bed out, get the manure on, do you know what I mean? It's really all happening. Well, there's nothing happening, and it's just pottering about, just, you know what I mean? Watching I'm a Celebrity. I've started watching that. I refused to watch it for about 5 years, but I like, what you call him, Reverend, he was in the communards, what do you call him, man? Richard Coles, Reverend Richard Coles. I like him because I started listening, when the very first podcast came out, I listened with the Rabbit Hole Detectives. There's Richard Coles, there's Princess Diana's brother Charles Spencer, then there's an archaeologist called Kat Jarman, and it's just a lovely, do you know what I mean, just a nice podcast. Nothing kind of nasty about it. They just pick 3 topics that episode, and talk about them. And it could be a salt cellar, it could be the guillotine, who made the guillotine, it could be the French Revolution, it could be something in Zimbabwe, it could be anything, just a certain topic, and they'll just talk about it for 5 or 6 minutes each, and it's lovely. Do you mean? And Richard Coles is such a lovely guy. I've just noticed bloody, can you see? Oh dear me. We'll have a little look down. I've just noticed Bill's picking tunnel's gone. Ah man. Anyway, that podcast is a lovely one. Have a little look. Bill. That's what you get, isn't it? I mean, that'll stick up. Actually, I think it looks like it's all been stuck up before. Do you know what I mean? So it's just needs re-sticking. Bill had a great, can you see now? A great onion, tomato, a fantastic crop. You know what I mean? I had a good crop, but it just finished. Do you know what I mean? It finished there and then. So let's just have a look. Anything else going on? I put a load of cardboard down in the compost bin there. That's just to kind of cap it off. Nothing really going on. Nothing going on here. Never anything going on here. I just weed kill it. I know that's horrific, but I just weed kill the whole lot, or just I've said this a few times, cover it with pond liner. You know what I mean? Just cover it with pond liner, and just leave it, and just work on a little bit, even if it's a little bit like that. Do you know what I mean? Oh man. See, I'm thinking we might get more, because that's a volunteer sunflower. So if I can get seeds off that volunteer and they'll go along that back wall, that's probably all. Maybe I'll put, I don't know, something in there, but sunflowers, I love something in my mouth. What's blown into my mouth? Oh, right. So, listen, what else? God, hey man. Come over to Patreon. Honestly, that would be fantastic to see you there. I do loads of little kind of videos, certain audio things. I'm thinking of, there's an audio version I do over there called, well, I want to change a couple of things up, and it'd be nice to maybe have a regular guest on where we just chat. And it doesn't even have to be about garden. We'll see anyways, but you want to drop us a line, sofanauts@gmail.com. I think it's on the YouTube site. Right. Look after yourselves. Take good care.